before this video starts, I of course have to say this is all my opinion, because out of a couple people out of the 13 of you don't understand that this is purely my opinion, and you don't have to agree with me. If you do, that's great. If you didn't, maybe I can change your mind. If I didn't, then oh well. But this is purely my opinion, and I'm just sharing my opinion. Okay, on with the video. Hello, you brief people of the interwebs. I'm BananaBob72, and I keep stuttering on that. Welcome to my first rant. I like rants. Do you like rants? Everybody likes rants. If you don't like rants, tell me in the comments. If you do, don't. Anyway, all the footage you're seeing right now is recorded, not pre-recorded, because that'd be a lie, because I'm recording this after I see it, because right now I'm just staring at a blank screen while I say this. I feel really awkward now. But so, topic for today's rant and first rant is use of VIP things in like Minecraft servers, or really most games for that matter, but we're gonna keep our focus on Minecraft servers. Most servers, when I go on them, I see things like kit PvP, prisons, factions, and I'm okay with that. But when you go into something like kit PvP, you see a lot of okay, so rather than there being kits with different unique like skills and abilities, is kind of like stretching it, except we do have abilities on our server. But basically, you go on there and you have two, I'm going to call them ranks, because that's really what they are. You have two ranks, like you have free and you have like beginner. And they both are basically the same thing, except one of them might have like a better sword or better armor, or maybe like more arrows or something. And then basically you just have like 23 ranks of different people who pay enough money, and then it starts to like go up, like iron armor rather than leather, and then you get like flaming swords, and you get super good bows, and then it's not really like better gameplay or really like different gameplay. It's still just running in circles and whacking people, and then occasionally running away from arrows, but just stay away from the diamond tanks. And when I go on here onto one of these servers, I see a bunch of diamond tanks and a bunch of kits that I would probably never buy unless I play on the server for a while, and I really like it, but I'm probably not going to do that because there are so many overpriced ranks, and it's obnoxious. And from a server owner's perspective, I wasn't exactly a server owner. I was a big like person on the staff, and I had a lot of say in what goes into the games, and I was perfectly okay with putting VIP in the games, but I wanted to make it so at most the ratio of free kits to donor kits would be like 3-to-1. There we go. I can do math. Yeah. So I try to keep like the thing I'm trying to say is I try to keep the donor kits to a minimal amount where they're a little harder to use, so more advanced people would play them, and the more advanced people would be the people who play here longer, and the people who play here longer would probably be more willing to spend money on the advanced kits. So it kind of works out like that. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use Mineplex as a good example of a server that uses this thing well, although I'm sure there are thousands upon thousands of servers that do, but they're just outnumbered by the crappy servers that don't. So Mineplex, every single class you're able to get on your own. Buying VIP, it helps support the server, but it also just makes your life a little easier by getting you gems, which help you get all the kits. And you of course can try out a game by playing with the beginner kits, and then there are a couple of other kits which also have their strengths and weaknesses, but they're basically balanced with the non-VIP kits, and you can get them too by playing as the beginner kits, or really just playing the games in general, which kind of makes you want to advance further, and it just feels great to do it. And again, as a person who is on staff of a server, I can totally see how VIP kits help support the server, and in some cases even make a living. But again, you don't need to make it so every single game has more VIP kits than like actual kits that people can use without paying money. Because if I'm a player and I go on the server, I'm gonna not like the game that much if everyone can just outpower me just because they paid more money than I did. And I'm not gonna be willing to pay for that server if I don't like their games. And I'm probably, again, I'm repeating myself a lot, but again, I'm probably not gonna like those games if I don't have a fair chance. So it's kind of just a circle. Not really a circle. It's more like a line, but the line gets cut off right at the beginning because no one really wants to play on the game. No offense to anyone who makes a server. But I guess I'm just giving advice to anyone who's trying to make a server at this point. Don't make all your kits VIP. Make more like free kits than VIP kits so people have a fun chance of trying out your game. Or maybe what I'm planning to do with the server me and Froggy are going to create, we're going to set up a thing where people can get like a free one-day trial to try out any of the VIP stuff to see if they like it before paying for it, so then they'll be less anxious to pay for it. And I'm pretty sure it'll work out great because it'll create a friendlier atmosphere. I'm not doing this just to sponsor my own server, but kind of just to give my thoughts and kind of maybe help anyone who's planning on making a server in the future. So, yeah, it's coming to the end of my rant, but tell me in the comments below if you agreed with me for the whole time, then that's awesome. If you disagree with me and you still don't, that's fine, tell me anyway. Or if you disagreed with me and now you agree with me because I changed your mind, that's the best, that's awesome. So, first person to make a comment gets a shout out because you're awesome. Thank you, Seclusive, for making my intro. Check the description for any shoutouts and whatnot, and maybe I'll leave a secret message or not, I don't know. Maybe I'll say Pony Bros eat chicken, or maybe I'll say dolphins like to eat eardrums with penguins. I have no idea what I just said, so, bye!